So here we go, ready to rumble in our final match of the evening. It will be Phil Parkin to break first. And well, would you believe it? In a match that they need a result in, Phil Parkin powers up with a golden break. And that is as close as you'll ever get to a Phil Parkin celebration. Ben Doyle, I don't think, even realised it had happened.
Yeah, how about that? How about that? That's taking pressure off yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, we talked about it, didn't we? It's all about putting the pressure on these two if you can early on. Well, we've played 40 seconds and they're already one up, are Kristi and Phil. Ben Doyle with that textbook picturesque break. And it's dry. Of course it is, he'll be thinking. You can't break better than that. You can't.
It's just that sums up the frustration of pool players right there. Your opponent gets the golden, you get the perfect dry. Yeah. That's so disappointing for Ben's perspective and for Shaun's perspective. But it's been the bane of pool players for a long, long time. It's a maddening game for that reason.
Yeah, that smile there from Ben Doyle was brilliant. A picture told the whole story. And naturally, and it is, I'd imagine it's something that Ben has to deal with a little bit when his break is that good. Invariably, you can't make a ball all the time. That's the one part of it that's out of your control. If you don't, you tend to hit them as hard as he does. I mean, look at the split he's left Kristi here. Great opportunity.
Yeah, just a little bit of work here on the right-hand side. Good connections to get to that work. Wow, what a miss.
Oh no!
Oh, that's going to hurt the miss as well. Oh, dear me.
Oh, Kristi, you lucky boy. There is no way that should ever drop.
He'd sort of turned around and had a little look at him as well. He was acknowledging the fortune, but it was not what they wanted to see.
Yeah, very, very fortunate man. Although when you've got that enormous cartoon on your back, I suppose you're meant to be lucky.
Would like to have come back another turn on that previous one, so he was just dropping that in and playing on the one to bottom right. Now he's got a little bit too much angle, and he's hampered queuing as well.
And there will be a feeling of justice in the Irish camp. I don't mean Kristi's. Shaun and Ben will be, well, they'll have had their interest piqued here. Does this go top left? Surely not.
No. No.
No.
I was confident from the strike.
I felt like he missed a shot like that earlier in the frame and it fell in.
Yeah. There's some little strange things happening out there. I don't think there's any gamesmanship from the players whatsoever, but when Phil made the golden break, he celebrated, went to walk back to his chair and then turned around to go and shake Ben's hand. Well, they're playing a Scotch frame. They really didn't need to shake hands at all, but I'm sure Ben wouldn't have wanted it. And then Kristi makes the ball that stays on the pocket forever and then turns around and has a look at them. And then when Kristi put that ball there, Ben, right in Kristi's eye line, picked up his towel as if to say, get himself ready to play his visit to the table. Little games within games out there. I don't think any of them have done it on purpose, by the way. It's just made me smile.
That, to me, feels like a brave shot from the Bear. Because I know he's got the full ball snooker. But I mean, you fancy Kristi to make this, don't you? Or at least go very, very close.
It's tricky from this line to catch it. Yeah, from that line, it's very difficult to clip it thin enough to make it. To hit it, no problem whatsoever, but you're not going to make it. So yeah, I'm with you. Whenever a ball's over a pocket, you are gambling, but Ben was taking the view that was the better option than trying to clear up himself. He's made the red worse, not better. That couldn't have gone too much worse for him.
He's got an angle now on the one to the top right. And
yeah,
do you think you just got to take your medicine and go immediately after it again?
Well, he could play on it as well. He could take the one to left centre and play on it. If he plays to move it again, then he might leave himself slightly off angle on the next ball.
He is.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Beautiful shot.
Really had to be precise with that, and was.
I'm not sure if he should have tried to move it originally, but I think once he did try and move it, he put it in such a horrible place that I think he was right to then move it again. Because he was going to get control on it, the pace he was playing at, and he felt he was worse way leaving the shot he just played.
That's gone wrong, though.
Yeah, it has gone wrong.
Wanted to move that yellow out of the line of the pocket for the red. He may have succeeded in doing that, but his next shot is not easy. He wants to be on that red.
I actually think he was trying to avoid it altogether and play all that red to left centre, and then the one over the pocket's his last ball. Now he's going to have to switch round. Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, how'd you like these?
Yeah,
I think by the fact that we both had our thinking about how he played that shot, the fact he wasn't particularly close to either says that he was a long way off what he was trying to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Shaun Sharkey with a furrowed brow.
And for me, this is all still recovering from playing the kick, the developing shot earlier on. Oh, we're in for some fun here. We're in for some fun here. Wow.
Fun and games incoming.
What shot do you play here? I don't think the loss of turn's an option. Got nowhere to hide the white. You can't flick it thin. Do you try and play the yellow dead weight, hit the cushion and get the yellow sitting right on top of the red? Delicate shot here. Oh, good luck, Ben. Good luck. Referee will be on high alert right now. Have to make a genuine effort. Mark Goff will be ready. He's definitely made a genuine effort.
He's close.
Oh no. Oh, he's not on the 8 ball.
He's unlucky there, Ben Doyle.
Can you believe that?
All he's thinking is, if I make the red, the yellow's almost guaranteed to move. I'm going to have sight of the 8.
He knew it wasn't going to be an easy 8, but he was just going to have to try and suck it up and make an 8 ball. But he can't even see it.
And he makes this. What a couple of outs. Not to be.
Flick the yellow. Amazing that he actually hit the 8 ball. Did he hit the yellow with his cue? Or?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, he's only got himself to blame. He knows he should have made that counter. You know, once he got ball in hand, he knows he's got to clear up there. High pressure, of course.
Penny for the thoughts of Shaun Sharkey. This frame has toed and froed. It may well be the crucial frame in the evening. And he wasn't able to play a single part in it. Penny for the thoughts also of our Maltese boys.
Yeah, they're watching and not enjoying what they're seeing.
Two lads who are enjoying themselves are right there. Coventry's finest.
They have been the strongest pair tonight, so if they are to go through without needing that 6-red shootout, then it'll be fully deserved.
Kristi has had an interesting night, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, I don't think he's played his best.
No.
Out of the two of them, I think Phil's been the stronger of the two tonight.
Kristi is a bit of a rhythm player, and when he's in that rhythm, he can be absolutely irresistible. I remember a match he had with Chris Melling in last year's British Open. It finished 11-10, and it lasted about 40 minutes. It was extraordinary. A pair of them just fizzed and played in turbo mode.
Yeah, they were a few seconds away from averaging 2 minutes a frame.
Yeah,
for 21 frames.
And all this to say, in that the Pairs Cup, it's not a rhythm experience. If you're Kristi Caulfield, you're going sometimes 5-6 minutes without playing a shot. You're having to sit and watch a lot.
You can actually go a full match without playing a shot.
Sure.
You can really get out of rhythm out there. That's why you need a partnership to win it, because it might be, you don't know which side of the partnership that the real big moments are going to fall on. He's going to go reds here. Love a yellow. I don't think he's got one, I mean, other than a really high tariff one.
Red Bulls who play.
I suppose, can he play the red he's nearest to off the yellow, open up that top left corner for the red on the left-hand side? It's not bad as a double, but the two reds that he's just moved now are awkward as well. I think at 2-0 up, knowing the draw's good, it's just time to pull back. It's against his natural instincts, but it's the right thing to do, is to pull back here.
You've met Phil Parkin, right?
When I said it, I knew he was going to go. I'm just saying, I think this is low percentage, and the percentage play in this situation, yeah, there we go. He is going to pull back.
Just touching ball there for Shaun Sharkey, so he could just play away.
Don't have to do anything here, Phil. You don't have to. You've got to change the thinking from how do I force an opportunity to win the frame to how do I slow this down for as long as possible. So you can just play containing. You can play essentially nothing shots, and if your opponent comes up with a great finish, then all credit to them.
I attempted, if you're Shaun Sharkey, to play the shot now.
But you have to be. This is the alternate. The other side of the arena is that you have to be the aggressor. You have to take on the low percentage finishes. They've got to win 3 frames, and there's 7:22 left to play.
Because I think I'm right in thinking he was perfect on that ball there to play it thin and come across the table. Might have just not quite had the angle.
No, I don't think he quite had the angle. I think he had to drop that one in the centre like he was, and then you can do it off the one over the top left. If he got a fraction,
the other way around.
Fraction further to the left-hand side, then go into it from the same sort of idea, but the other way around.
Turned it down, and Phil Parkin might be the one to go. He's only a double away.
And the 8-ball's awkward. I don't think I'd have moved that. Not in this situation. Under 7 minutes to play. Just ask bigger questions of your opponent. Remember, they've got to lose 3 frames from here, not 2, 3.
It wouldn't be the first time that Phil Parkin has broken convention to do things his own way. A few big shots required here. It's a lovely double. For me, Phil's been the best player on the night, individually. And he's going to need to be.
Might have to play into the 8-ball here. Not sure if he just plays it natural. Is he hitting the yellow? And if he swings it one way or the other, maybe he goes too far, doesn't get onto it. So maybe he has to put the side on to go into the 8-ball. But you're knocking it up the table where it potentially is blocked off.
Oh, how's your nudge, Philip? How is your nudge? Well. You called it, Si.
Look, if he makes the 8 ball, it's the right decision, of course, but that was low percentage all the way through, and that's not what you want to take on when you're 2-0 up, needing to only have a draw with less than 7 to play.
I just picked myself up off the floor after Simon just rugby tackled me in the production room to burst out into the arena to tell Phil Parkin, I told you so.
He won't care if they make it through.
He won't.
He'll also disagree with me, and that's one of the things I absolutely love about him as well. Doesn't matter what this is the thing, he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He believes deeply in the way he goes around it, and why should he listen to me as well?
Oh, it just got interesting. It just got interesting. 2-1, Shaun Sharkey.
Look, if Phil doesn't take that on, it's probably, well, it's Shaun that has to take on the crazy low percentage finish, because it would have been even lower percentage for Shaun. And if he doesn't take it on, then we're even further time off the clock. You know, it's 4 minutes is enough time for 2 frames. We know that. We've seen it many, many times before. Chris Manning knows that well. He did it to win a title at the weekend, or to set him down the path of winning a title. 3 in 3 minutes he did.
It's a massive break. Surely at this stage it's rewarded. And it is. Isn't it just? Reds are good.
Reds are good, especially if you can get to the potting angle of the one at the top of the table, which I'm pretty sure you can. You've got enough balls there to be precise. So mop these 3 up at the bottom, you feel. Oh, they're going up the table first, which is also fine. Also fine. The 2 at the bottom connect well with the 8 ball. Leave them alone.
Clayton Castaldi watching along with Castaldi younger. He probably isn't far off producing himself an audition tape for his old man to take him next year. Garry Carr might be clinging on.
That was a beautiful shot by Ben. That really was. He played that cannon, and it was a beautiful bit of control. Shaun's just overhit this one. Ben's going to have to dig here. And he's going to overhit it.
He's just pulled up in time.
Oh, wow.
Just pulled up in time. Still going to play a shot.
Yeah, Shaun's going to have to find a good line here. He hasn't.
Oh, it's a long way off.
He's so worried about the centre pocket, digging so deep that he gets the centre pocket, that he ends up just quitting on it a touch. Shaun's not been at his best tonight.
2 minutes 40. Don't foul on a good cue ball, and this is still alive for them. Have they got a fluke? No.
Had to do that. Had to fly into it for me. Had to, because you can't risk time being wasted, and you just needed to. So huge disappointment for them.
Oh, Shaun will be gutted. That shot was tough, but he'll be so disappointed with the outcome.
It was, but the one before was the one that really hurt them. The shot that Shaun played before, he got so close to the cushion, Ben then had to raise the butt of the cue, which took away control. Whereas if Shaun plays a better shot previously, he allows Ben to have full control and get him the perfect angle to make that tracking down the table on the line, rather than having to screw past 2 yellows and have the centre pocket in play.
Phil and Kristi will take their time. You won't see many as laissez-faire as Phil Parkin on a 15-second shot clock. And they have probably just about been the best pair tonight.
Well, they have for me. They have for me. I agree with you. I think Phil's been the player of the night. Kristi's been a touch short of his best out there. But they've been the best partnership.
They're just making sure they'll use the full time on this 8 ball, just to ensure that they will require 3 golden events against them to reverse the outcome. But that is that 3-1, and their opponent Shaun Sharkey and Ben Doyle, to force the 3-way 6-red shootout, have to win 3 frames in less than 30 seconds. It would require 3 golden events back to back to back. It's not impossible.
It's not going to happen.
But let me tell you, folks, it ain't happening.
They'll be disappointed. They were given a lifeline there from Phil Parkin, and they didn't take it. They had an opportunity to get that back to 2-2 and still have a couple of minutes on the clock.
He thought about it for a second there, cut breaking Phil Parkin, and then he thought better of it. Good man. Breaks well, makes a ball. Match done, night done.
Yeah, cooler extension, turn around and shake your hands.
There it is. Shaun Sharkey offers the hands of congratulations to Kristi Caulfield and Phil Parkin. And the Coventry Curists have done it tonight. The Power and Kristi have made their way through the Pairs Cup, and they are the 16th and final qualifier from the Ultimate Pool Pairs Cup group stages. Well done to the pair of them. We'll speak to them in just a tick.